Welcome race fans and welcome to United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion production. My name is Billy Idle and I'll be your announcers for night racing action here at Fairbury Speedway. We're here tonight with race number 2 of the 305 Unlimited Challenge. It's going to be an awesome race here tonight. Got some exciting racers showing up tonight. We got 29 on our board that's hit the clay. We have Jake Greenwood here tonight, John Kilmowitz, Timothy Brantley's here tonight, Brian Kozak, Kyle Stewart, Blaine Brink. We got Clint Stone, one of the 305 limited winners from last week. Got Hunter Pruitt, who won the 303. I believe he won the 360 from last week, and I will double check that. It might have been a 305 from this week. So it's going to be a great show here at Fairbury with the 305s. Fairbury is a really tight track, especially when you try to run low. Tracks usually goes away fairly quick. The last couple nights of the 305 360 limited yesterday, the track really went away, slickened up a lot. Coming out of turn 4 was extremely slippery, so they might have made some adjustments on the track so maybe it doesn't dry out so fast. We don't know if the humidity was high or what, but it really slickened up for the 305s and the 360s last night. So we're going to keep our eye on that. You know, if anybody's been here at Fairbury, they know how fast this track is and how sliders can come in play, but you'd have to do a perfect slider to get away with it. There will be a couple, I'm sure, and you're going to have to give the leader who's leading the race, if he slide jobs a leader, it's going to have to hit a perfect mark because there's just really no room for error. There were some exciting slide jobs last night in the 360s that literally the drivers had missed each other by literally, I'd say, 3 inches to the max on 4 or 5 occasions. It was close, so they had a lot of talented drivers last night, really racing hard with some great racing. So last week in the 305 Unlimited, you had Clint Stone, the winner, Darren Detweiler in the second, and Alex Hanna in third. So, and they are here tonight. We got about 5 minutes and 32 seconds for the cars to get open practice until we go into qualifying. We'll go in some national anthem. And you still have, as the top 3 in points, you have Clint Stone, number 88, Darren Detweiler, number 3, and Alex Hanna, car number 97, that got third last week. And I'm not sure. I'm going to look real quick. I don't think Alex Hanna is here tonight. I believe he's got a job, so he's going to be working nights. So hopefully, you always need to make money, but hopefully that he can join us here again shortly. We have 31 drivers that have entered now. 29 have hit the clay, so they're coming in slowly. There's about 4 minutes and 33 seconds of practice left on the board. You had, the 305 limited was pretty awesome race last week with Eric Wilkie with the win, Aiden Berline in second, and Austin Stern in that third spot. And in a 360 fix last week, you had the buckshot himself, Billy Brickley, with the lead, with the win, and Hayden Harvey with the second position, and Beerline in that third. So we're going to get into the national anthem here in about 30 seconds. Still waiting for more cars to hit the track. We have 33 entries now, still 29 have hit the track. Jack Hitt just came in, David Hillman came in, Trace Olson, a fast cat, he just came in. So they're still coming in. They got 337s left on the board. Some of these guys have been here at Fairbury. 305 is an open setup. So you drivers in the 305 on Monday nights could build your own setup to come out here and race. Any I rating, any class license are entered in this race on Monday nights. On Sunday nights, the 305 limited, you have to have any type of license, but your I rating has to be under 1800. I'm sorry. 1800 really doesn't mean much because there's some extremely talented drivers with I ratings of 1200 and 1400 that doesn't race much or hardly at all official races, but they race a lot of hosted races. So don't ever think that there's someone with a 1200, 1400 I rating is not going to be able to go fast, because that's definitely an understatement. It's not true. I've seen guys with 700 that doesn't race any official I racing. Should be actually an A license with 2500 I rating. So, but it's really for the beginners or the newbies or the guys that's been around for a short time. But we welcome anybody under 1800 I rating to come and join us. So we're going to get into our national anthem right now, and we'll get started. If you'd like to stand or take off your hats, whatever you like here, we're going to start the national anthem. And
two-time Grammy and three-time Academy of Country Music Award winner Leanne Rhymes in the performance of our national anthem.
welcome back to United Dirt Sim Series Pushing the Cushion. This is Billy Idle, your announcer for tonight's racing action. Qualifying is starting right now. There's going to be 4 minutes and 45 seconds into qualifying left. We're going to put our leaders on the board as soon as they start heading out. We have 32 entries. We have 30 have hit the track. 2 haven't hit the track. I'm sure they're in there making some adjustments on their setups to get out on the track, since it is a 305 Unlimited series here at Fairbury Raceway Park. This is race number 2. Don't forget, race fans, if you're watching the stream live, Sunday nights we have 305 fixed class for 1800 and under I rating, and we have a 360 fixed class setups by the buckshot himself, Billy Brickley, so everybody's on an even kill in that 360 class. And you can, any A license, D license, I rating driver, it does not matter. You get to come out and join us. Please go on Facebook and like our page. If you have any questions, please send us a message. If you want to be part of our racing community here at United Dirt Sim Series, send us a message. We'll get you on Discord. You can come out racing. Our live streams are always with United Dirt Sim Series on the sprint car side of the 305s and 360s and 410s on YouTube. So just look it up on United Dirt Sim Series. And if you want to watch us live, Pushing the Cushion Productions. So right now we have 3:15 left in qualifying. Right now you have on top of the leaderboard Darren Detweiler, car number 3 with 11.656. Dustin Shreves in that second spot with 11.664. Andrew Shell in that third spot with 11.778. Derek Bond with 11.794. And Clint Stone with 11.796. Right now we have 27 drivers have qualified. There's still about 6 left right now. We're just waiting for Brennan Week and Aaron Gurwitz, Coulter West to finish their qualifying. Tyler Clowes needs to qualify along with Brandon Kerstetter and Johnny Collier. So we're waiting for about 5 cars that needs to qualify. And we're going to get right into our racing actions. The rules have changed here with United Dirt Sim Series. I will have to check the rules. I believe there was a change on Friday night or Saturday that there is no fast repairs. There could be one. I could be wrong. I did not look it up today because I heard about the rule changes on Friday or Saturday. But there is no fast repairs. There is no waiver rounds. This is just as close as real racing rules that you can get into here in sprint cars. What we're hoping that this will kind of mellow out some of the drivers not to be so aggressive, knowing that, hey, you know what, I can go in the pits under yellow and get a fast repair, especially if you got a 20-car field and 15 guys get knocked out and the top 6 go to the main or top 4 go to the next main or whatever. It just keeps people from not overdriving and crashing their car and getting fixes right away. The pole sitter will fire at any time he likes as soon as the pace vehicle gets off the track surface. We don't have to wait for the green flag. We're hoping that has worked extremely well on the racing, so a lot of people don't get bottled up. You really got to pay attention here at Fairbury for the simple reason that it's a very small track. It's a extremely small quarter mile. And, you know, the pace is so quick that even the announcers have to stay on top of their game, and especially lining them up to grid. I got to keep on my toes because it goes extremely fast. So the track's so small. But I guess what I'm really leading to, it's not so much about the announcing part. It's just that the drivers kind of fall back a little bit, realizing they think they got time. And you'll start seeing 4 cars, 5 cars separate from the 3rd row, 4th row, 6th row, 8th row. And what will happen is before you know it, you have the leader coming across the line and the guys in the back of the 20 spot, 18 spot are in the middle of the back straightaway. So these guys have to really keep their eye on the flags. They got to, after the yellow flag, they got to get bunched up as quickly as possible. Try to keep the space within a car length or two, and bunch up because it's very important. So your top qualifier right now looks like it's Jake Greenwood, number 43 with 11.618. Clint Stone in that second spot with 11.650. Darren Detweiler with 11.656. Dustin Shreves with 11.664. And Andrew Shell with 11.778 with Derek Bond in that 6th. Trace Olson, Randy Shreves, Kenneth Payne, and Blaine Brink in your top 10. Right now, I don't see Billy the Buckshot Brickley in here tonight. I hope everything's okay with him. He's my mentor in the racing part, and actually the announcing part too, because he builds all our streaming stuff. Does a great job. So I hope everything's okay with the Buckshot. We got 1 minute and 38 seconds to start our race and grid up. It's a 10 laps. Top 4 go to the main. A feature, that is. The rest will go to a B or C main. It looks like we're only going to have a B main tonight. So in row number 1, starting on the pole, number 28, Blaine Brink. In the second spot, number 1, Trace Olson. In the second row inside, number 40, Dustin Shreves. In the second row outside, your top qualifier for tonight in the fourth position, number 43, Jake Greenwood. In the third row inside, number 17, Rico Robles. In the sixth spot, number 82, Hunter Pruitt. In the fourth row inside, number 10, Coulter West. In the eighth position, number 175, David Hillian. In the fifth row inside, in the ninth position, 217, Jack Hitt. In the 10th position, number 27, Stephen Vogelsong. And in the 6th row, in number 69 and 11th position, Brantley Hunt. In the 12th position, 01, Tyler Clowes. We got about 10 seconds. The pace truck will be rolling them out right here shortly. They'll go 2 laps under yellow. And remember, top qualifier or the pole sitter, however you like to call it, on the inside will fire at any time as soon as the pace vehicle gets off this racing surface. If he jumps it before the truck or vehicle gets off the racing surface, then he's going to get an EOL or could be docked 2 positions. It all depends on the officials here with United Dirt Sim Series. So Blaine Brink is going to lead him off, number 28, with the UDSS symbol on top of his wing. We would like to thank our sponsors for tonight's racing action: Design Metal Arts, Jessup Logistics, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Pushin' the Cushion Productions, Works Graphics, and Go Yet Trucking. Here they come around. The pace truck is in. Blaine Brink is going to bring him down. Gets a nice little jump. Looks like Olson is kind of blinking a little bit. That can cause a problem. Dustin Shreves up on top in that second spot already. Jake Greenwood, your top qualifier, in the third spot. Followed by Rico Robles starting in the middle of the track and coming into turn 2. It's Blaine Brink out in the lead, running a 13.5 his last lap. About 6-7 tenths faster than your second place car of Trace Olson. But it looks like now Jake Greenwood has taken over that second spot. Dustin Shreves in the third, Rico Robles in that fourth. Top 4 cars go to the A final right now. That is your fourth place car. Hunter Pruitt in the fifth place position, number 82, followed by Trace Olson in the 1, Coulter West in the 7th, Jack Hitt in the 8th, and Stephen Vogelsong in the 9th, with Brantley Hunt in that 10th spot. So we're going to go back to your leader right now. Blaine Brink in the leader. Jake Greenwood hot on his tail, right on his back bumper. They're going up a little bit high, not up on the cushion just yet. Greenwood has to slow down and check up just a little bit from running the back of Blaine Brink. We're going to get a bigger profile here for you race fans to see. So it's Brink, Greenwood, Shreves, and Rico Robles. The battle for the lead is between Brink and Greenwood. Greenwood's back about a car length. Now they're starting to run the cushion. Track is still healthy right now. Still moisture on the bottom, moisture in the middle. These guys choose to run on top. This is your 305 open class here at Fairbury Speedway. So right now we're going to go back to Dustin Shreves all by himself. Rico Robles in that third spot. Trace Olson in that fourth spot all by himself. Olson's in that fifth spot right now. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose, just holding on. Looks like if he doesn't get with 2 more laps, he's going to start in the B main. Your fourth place position driver right now is Rico Robles. He's right now very comfortable, single file with Shreves, Greenwood, and Brink up on the top side with the checkered flag coming out. Your finishing order right now looks like it's going to be Brink, Greenwood, Shreves, and Robles. Excellent job. These 4 will transfer to the A main feature. Trace Olson, Hunter Pruitt, Coulter West, Vogelsong will go into the B feature. Starting heat race number 2, 10 laps, top 4 drivers will go to the A feature. The rest will go to the B, possible C. Row number 1, starting number on the inside, your pole setter, Mason Mier, number 57. Randy Shreves, number 56, in that second spot. Second row inside, Andrew Shell, number 18. Clint Stone, number 88, in that fourth position. Third row inside, number 922, Brandon Kerstetter. In the sixth position, number 8, Carl Deitch. Fourth row inside, UDSS President number 53, Dave Ward Jr. In the 8th spot, 09, Aaron Gurowitz. In the 5th row inside, number 24, Brian Kozak. In the 10th position, number 19, Dante Brown. 6th row inside, number 4, Caleb Schitze. In the 12th position, number 12, Brennan Weeks. So Mason Mier is going to lead them off, sitting on the pole sitter right now. Mason Mier is always one fast cat, always trying to get better. Race puts a lot of time on sim racing in the dirt stuff. Young man, about probably 14 years old, not really sure his age, but I believe he's between 12 and 14. Randy Shreves, the veteran Fast Sim Sports racing team driver, always quick. You got Andrew Shell in the 3rd spot. Clint Stone, a new Sofa King Fast Sim driver, is really extremely quick. A lot of talent from Clint Stone. So right now Mason Mier leads off, but Randy Shreves gets around him going on the high side. Mason Mier runs the low side in the middle now, a little bit still lower than the middle. Doesn't look like it's working even though there's a lot of moisture. These little 305s don't have a lot of giddy up, so he got called on the start basically that he got caught sleeping because Randy Shreves just took off. So Shreves in the lead, Clint Stone in that 2nd spot, Andrew Shell in that 3rd, Carl Deitch in the 4th, and Mason Mier in the 5th. They're battling it out right now, touching each other side by side, getting hooked up, slowing them down, because here comes Carl Deitch, Dave Ward, and Aaron Gurowitz in that 4th, 5th, and 6th spot. So the battle right there is Andrew Shell by himself in the 3rd spot, but it's Mason Mier and Carl Deitch in that 4th and 5th. Going on the high side. Deitch goes to the bottom, or in the middle I'd call it. 6 laps to go. You still have Mason Mier now in that 4th spot. Just leading by about 3 or 4 car lengths in that 4th spot. Deitch is right behind him. Dave Ward trying to work the bottom a little bit. Got a little loose. Kind of lost some ground. Here comes Aaron Gurowitz. The battle still between Mason Mier and Carl Deitch with 3 laps to go. It's now Deitch out in the 4th spot, Mason Mier in the 5th spot. They're battling out side by side. One's working the top, one's working the middle, one's going down to the bottom. It's Mier and Deitch right now, heading out to its final lap. He's going to have to really put the pressure on right now between Mason Mier and Deitch. Deitch got that 4th spot. He's going to cut it down, kind of slow Mier down a little bit so he doesn't get a run on him, coming across the checkered flag. And it looks like your running order end up being Clint Stone with the win, Randy Shreves in 2nd, Andrew Shell in 3rd, and Carl Deitch in that 4th spot. Those top 4 drivers go to the A main final. Race number 3 of the heat race. Gridding up now, starting grid, row 1 on the inside, number 34, John Klimowitz Jr. In the 2nd position, number 22, Kenneth Payne. In the 2nd row inside, Derek Bond, number 9, starting at 3rd spot. In that 4th spot, number 3, Darren Detweiler. In the 3rd row inside, Aiden Beerline, number 13. And in the 6th position, Andrew Hansen, number 2. 4th row inside, number 93, Kyle Stewart. In the 8th position, number 33, Joshua Pickle. In the 5th row inside, number 44, Timothy Brantley. And in the 10th position, number 144, Johnny Collier. In the 6th row, all by himself, number 95, Greg Izard. Race 3, top 4 go to the A final. This is getting exciting. Kilmowitz Jr. now is going to lead him off to the green. He's coming into 3. He's going to come out of the 4. There is a line, I believe, a yellow or orange stripe right there on the wall. You see it coming out of 4. You cannot fire until then, though. And you can't fire until the pace truck or vehicle gets off the track. It's green flag. No yellows in the heat races. Kilmowitz in the lead. Payne right behind him on 2nd. Payne goes to the middle. Bond in that third spot, number 9 in that blue. Payne now gets around Kilmowitz. Your leader now is coming across. It looks like it's Payne, Bond, and Kilmowitz, and Detweiler in that 4th spot. Here comes a 5th spot, Aiden Beerline. Beerline in that orange and white car right behind that blue car with the number 3 of Darren Detweiler. Detweiler's in that 4 spot right now. Here comes Aiden Beerline and Andrew Hansen. I'm on top side. Andrew goes to the middle of the track, does a nice little slide job up on Detweiler, gets back on the side of him, stays in the middle, boos up on top a little Detweiler. Detweiler comes down a little bit onto Hansen. Hansen stays full wood, keeps it going nice and clean. Now Andrew Hansen now moving to that 4th spot. Detweiler in the 5th, Aiden Beerline in that 5th. Let's get up to Kenneth Payne now, the leader. Derek Bond in the 2nd. There's the battle with 5 laps to go. Now Payne is now taking a comfortable 5-lap lead along with Bond, Andrew Hansen in that 4th spot, Kilmowitz in that 4th spot, followed by Detweiler. Detweiler up high, clips the wall, hits the front straightaway wall, gets into another car, crashes. That's going to be his night to try to make the A feature. He's going to have to go to the C, possibility of B. But right now it's Payne, Bond, Hansen, Kilmowitz Jr. Right now, your top 4 in that camouflage red, black, and white vehicle with the Canadian and United States flag on the front wing. Awesome job, John. Here comes now Payne now starting to pull a 12.076 on his last lap. Your top ticker right now is up on the board. This is your final lap. Andrew Hansen with the fast lap of 11.975. Here they come to the checkered flag. That's the checkered flag, and your running order ends up being Kenneth Payne, Derek Bond in 2nd, Andrew Hansen in 3rd. Great showing by Andrew Hansen. John Kilmowitz in that 4th spot, all going to the A feature. Stewart, Beerline, Pickle, Collier, Izard, Brantley, and Detweiler going to the B and possibly C main event. Here comes the C main event. The races are going tonight extremely quick. Not a lot of accidents. Again, no yellows under heat races, but there really wasn't any crashes, so there was no need to have any yellows. So it worked out extremely well. We're going to have 13 cars in this race of the C main. Top 4, I believe, only will go to the B main event. So it's going to be Brandon Kerstetter on the pole. Front row in grid number 1, Brandon Kerstetter, number 922. Second position, 144 of Johnny Collier. In the 2nd row inside in the 3rd position, 217, Jack Hitt. And Caleb Schitze in number 4 in the 4th position. 3rd row inside, number 95, Greg Izard. In the 6th position, Brant Lee Hunt in the number 69. 4th row inside, number 19, Dante Brown. In the 8th position, number 44, Timothy Brantley. 5th row inside, number 175, David Hillman. And in the 10th position, number 24, Brian Kozak. In the 6th row inside, number 3, Darren Detweiler, and Tyler Clowes in the 01 in the 12th position, and Brennan Weeks, number 12 in the 7th row, all by himself. So right now they're coming out of turn 3. They're coming around for the green flag. It's going to be Gerstetter going to be taking the charge of the pole setter, gets a great jump. Kerstetter gets a jump by about 4 car lengths. Here comes Collier, Hitt, Schitze, and Izard. This is lap number 1 of a 12 lap. The yellow flag looks like it's going to come out. Oh, and you got Collier and Hitt under yellow, clipping the turn. I believe it was a turn 3 wall before, after the yellow. That's not. Hope they didn't wreck their car, because there is no fast repairs, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is any fast repairs. So Brennan Weeks is not in. Jack Hitt is checked out at this time. Looks like Jack Hitt went to the pits. Let's see if I can find Jack. Yep, Jack Hitt's out. Brennan Weeks is out. So we're going to have a nice little running order change right now. That was under yellow. You wreck your car. That's too bad. I hate seeing stuff like that, especially under yellow when you're trying to move away from a crash, or you're trying to avoid a crash, or you're right behind somebody and you're sniffing on his back bumper and you're trying to get out of the way so you don't hit him. Bad luck. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. But Brandon Kerstetter is your leader. Number 922. Here they come now for the green flag. Kerstetter and Shitzy now. Caleb gets a great jump. 7 laps go. Clips the turn 2 wall. Then hits the straightaway wall. That's going to put Darren Detweiler up in the lead, number 3. Darren is one of our great announcers here at United Dirt Sim Series. And I guess you could call him treasurer in making and putting our rule packets together. So he knows the rules. He knows what he needs to do. It's Darren Detweiler now out in the lead. Kerstetter in that second spot. Caleb in the third. Tyler Clowes in the fourth. Johnny Collier in that fifth. Johnny Collier in that yellow-blue Wrangler, number 944 or 144. He's right behind Tyler Clowes for the transfer spot to the B main. I believe only 4 make it, so I'm not going to say he's in for sure, but Tyler Clowes is going to have to step on it a little bit more. So Johnny and Brian Kozak in that 6th spot, number 24, doesn't run him down. 3 laps to go. The B main event is next. Darren Detweiler, very comfortable 7-car length lead, running 11.74 right now. 11.930 on his best lap. Detweiler with the fastest lap in this heat race. Checker flag comes out with 11.740 for Darren Detweiler. So it's Detweiler, Kerstetter, Caleb, and Clowes going to the A final. Johnny Collier 5th, Kozak 6th. I will find out what is the running order. It looks like they only took 1, 2, 3. They only took 4. Detweiler, Kerstetter, Caleb, and Clowes in the A final. This is your B main, 15 laps. There is yellow flags. Yellow flag laps do not count. Yellow flags are thrown by administrator only, not iRacing, so that's exciting. 1 car spins out, 1 car collects the wall. The yellow flag most likely will not come out. Starting in grid row number 1, Trace Olson in number 1. Mason Mier, number 57, in the 2nd spot. 2nd row inside, Kyle Stewart, number 93. Hunter Pruitt, number 82, in that 4th spot. 3rd row, number 53, Dave Ward Jr. 6th position, number 13, Aiden Beerline. In the 4th row inside, number 10, Coulter West, and number 8th position, 09, Aaron Gerwitz. In the 5th row inside, Joshua Pickle, number 33, and Stephen Vogelsong, number 27, the 10th spot. 6th position, Darren Detweiler, your winner of the C main. Brandon Kerstetter, 922, 12th. 13th position, Caleb Schitze in the 4 car. In the 14th position, 01, Tyler Clowes. So Trace Olson will be leading them off in the number 1 pace truck on the track. He'll be coming off here shortly in the middle of the back straightaway. He's off. We're going green. It's all on Trace Olson to fire. There is a yellow stripe or orange stripe on turn number 4. He cannot fire until then. He hits it and he jumps it. He gets a good jump on Mason Mier. Mason Mier falls back about a car length. Green flag, 15 laps or a 15-minute time limit. Olson, Mier, Stewart, and Pruitt in that running order, unofficial. United Dirt Sim Series here at Fairbury Raceway Park in the 305 Outlaw Series race number 2. It now Trace Olson out in the lead, running the top side along with Mason Mier, Stewart, and Pruitt. Your top 4 bunched up. Top 4 will go to the A main for sure. They could take 8, but I believe it could be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. They could take 8 cars from the B main. Oh, and that's bad luck right there. Yellow flag comes out. It looked like someone clipped the wall. It looked like Caleb might have clipped the wall. I thought for sure it was Mier or Stewart, but it shows them still there right now, unofficial. 8 laps to go. Pace truck will be coming off the track here shortly, right about now. Mason Mier and Trace Olson. Olson will lead them off to the green. Here they go, green flag. Olson with a nice little jump, about a half car length lead on Mier. Aiden Beerline in that 3rd spot. Kyle Stewart in that 4th. Oh, Stewart and Beerline get into it. They keep the wheels straight. They keep the cars moving. Could be a change up in the 4th and the 5th position. Looks like Dave Ward Jr. is taking over that 4th spot. Kyle Stewart. Oh, we got a crash in turn number 2. Yellow flag could come out. Not sure not yet, and they're still crashing, but no, they're staying green right now. So it's Olson, Mier, Beerline, and Ward in the top 4. Ward, number 53, has got his transfer spot to the 8th feature at this time with 5 laps to go. Kyle Stewart now behind Ward, about 5 car lengths. Here comes Coulter West now right behind Kyle Stewart. If they're going to make the 8th feature with the top 4 or top 8 going, it's going to be Olson, Mier, Beerline, Ward, Stewart, Ward, West, Pickle, and Gurwitz. The top 8 will go to the A final, and I believe it will be 8. Oh, and got a car upside down as the green flag's going to stay green with 2 laps to go. It's still Mason Mier out in the lead. Aiden Beerline in that 2nd. Ward now is taking over the 3rd spot. Olson in that 4th. Kyle Stewart in that 5th, followed by Coulter West, Aaron Gurwitz. Tyler Klaus, right there is your top transfers, 8 spots for the 8th feature here tonight in the 305 Outlaw Series. Checkered flag comes out. Your winner, Mason Mier, with the Aiden Beerline with the fastest lap of 11.833. Beerline in the 2nd, Ward in 3rd, to Olson 4th, Stewart 5, Coulter West 6, Gurwitz 7th, and Klaus 8 going to the transfer to the 8th feature. If they take 8, it's all iRacing, but I believe they do take 8 on this one. I'm going to take a crack at lucky guess. So right now there's 1 minute and 45 seconds of warm-up on the clay. These guys are going to make some adjustments, get out on the track, see if they can get their car a little faster, roll better. The track is starting to slick up just a little bit with the 305s. Track looks like it's really got good moisture on the bottom. A lot of drivers have not gone to the bottom just yet, so I'd keep your eye on the bottom. Excuse me. Look at all that moisture. You can see where it's dry. It's really dry a little bit in the middle. The marbles are pushed up a little bit. On the high side, it's starting to dry up, but there's a lot of moisture up there still. These guys will be riding the wall. If I'm not mistaken, you're going to see a lot of drivers single file. Someone's going to jump out. And I wouldn't recommend that late in the race, but early in the race, if you want to try something, I probably would, just for the simple fact is there's going to be a yellow. You have your chance to get back in line, but if you've got 8, 9 cars in line and you pull yourself out in the top 5 or 8 spots with 5 or 8 laps to go, I don't see yourself winning it unless you really have a good car on the bottom, but that's only going to show when we see someone go to the bottom and see how their car and how they're driving it and seeing if they're making any momentum on the driver that they're battling with. But it's going to be really exciting here at Fairbury Speedway. You can see the cars right now. Some of the guys working the middle, some of the guys working the bottom, some of the guys working the top, some guys are working the cushion. So right now the track looks really racy. It's Aiden Beerline with 11.767 on a practice warm-up race getting ready for the 8th feature right now. 8 seconds left. These guys are going to come off the track, put some fuel in their car, push the button, and they're going to come out and get ready to grid up for the 8th feature United Dirt Sim Series 305 Outlaw Series here at Fairbury, race number 2. So we're going to do this quick because you know how it is. So right now in grid row number 1, Blaine Brink, number 28. Clint Stone, number 88 in the 2nd spot. 2nd row inside, Kenneth Payne. In the inside, in the 4th position, Jake Greenwood. 3rd row inside, Randy Shreves, number 56. Derek Bond, number 9 in the 6th spot. 4th row, Dustin Shreves. Andrew Shell in the 18. In the 5th row inside, Andrew Hansen and Rico Robles, number 17. 6th row inside in the 11th spot, Carl Deitch in the 12th position. John Klumowitz in the number 34. In the 7th row inside, Mason Mier. In the 14th position, number 13, Aiden Beerline. 8th row inside in the 15th position, Dave Ward Jr., Trace Olson in that 16th spot. 9th row, number 17th position, Kyle Stewart. In the 18th position, Coulter West, number 10. In the 10th row inside, Aaron Gurowitz in the 19th position. In the 20th position, 01, Tyler Cloud. 11th row, 21st position, Steven Vogelsson. In the 22nd position, Darren Detweiler. In the 12th row inside, in the 23rd position, Hunter Pruitt. In the 24th position, number 922, Brandon Kerstetter. Blaine Brink's going to bring him down to the green flag. It's going to be an exciting start. 24 cars. Here they come to green. Looks like Blaine Brink gets a jump. It looked a little soon to me, but they're going to have to check that. And trust me, the officials will look at that. That was a really good jump on Clint Stone. Clint Stone and Greenwood get into the back each other. Stone's going to go back to the 5th or 6th spot. Greenwood's going to move up to near the 2nd spot right now. And that was all over just a little incident at the start. Still green flag, 40 lap race, 38 laps to go. It's Blaine Brink, Jake Greenwood on the bottom. Greenwood goes to the middle, slides up a little bit right next to Brink, gives him some room. Greenwood's now going to go the high side. See if Greenwood goes to the bottom. Come in, there's a crash on the front straightaway. Green flag stays out. Nope, yellow flag comes out. See if we can get that on the replay. Looks like it's going to be Darren Detweiler, number 3, involved in that. If you look at his car, he's up on the high side, the blue with the fluorescent yellow design metal arts up on it. He's coming out of the turn. A couple cars get into it. Not just yet. Detweiler staying in the middle, going high. Oh, right there, car spins out, and Detweiler had nowhere to go. Tough break for Darren Detweiler. Green flag going out right now. Blaine Brink gets a good jump on Greenwood. Greenwood, Clint Stone. Stone makes up a little bit of spot. He was back in the 2nd or 3rd spot, backed up to the 5th or 6th. Now he's coming back, moving to the front. Number 88, Clint Stone, one of the upcoming drivers here in sim sprint car racing. Very talented young man. Blaine Brink on the lead. Greenwood's going now to the bottom, kind of slides up, not too far up. Yellow flag comes out again. We got a crash right now coming out of 2 after the yellow, so there was another crash on the track somewheres along the line. And that looked like pain. Keep your eye on number 100, the black, red, and white car right now. Goes up high. He's okay there. Gets a little loose, gets a little help from the rear, but that was totally number 100 of Kenneth Payne's getting too loose. He had nowhere to go. Brings out the yellow flag. So your later still is Blaine Brink and Jake Greenwood. Greenwood and Brink, here we'll get it right. Greenwood on the outside, number 43. Brink on the inside. Here they come to the green flag with 29 laps to go. Greenwood on the bottom, trying to work himself on the bottom for a little bit, testing the waters. Staying on the bottom, going back into turn 3 and 4. Slides up, tries to cut cut Brink off with a slider. Brink does a crossover move, gets back underneath him. Greenwood on top, does a slide move on Brink, gets up, gets a lead. Brink hits the wall. Here comes Clint Stone on the inside right now. Stone and Shreves right now. Here comes Randy Shreves right now. Randy Shreves moving that second spot. Trying to get underneath. Nope, doesn't get away with it. Clips up, Brink hits the wall. Doesn't lose much. Shreves on the bottom. Clint Stone in that 4th spot. Now Brink hits the wall. He's going to back up 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 spots. Is the yellow flag going to come out? Nope, all by himself. Got lucky, spun out with about 16 cars behind him. Nobody crashed into him, so the green flag stays lit. Now it's Greenwood now up in front all by himself by about, I'd have to say, a 1.7 second. Big lead, full straightaway for Jake Greenwood. Randy Shreves in that 2nd spot. Greenwood, Clint Stone on the top, running the top. Randy Shreves not running all the way the cushion. Stone's running the cushion. Shreves gets sideways. Stone's going to stay up on top. He's going to keep going up there. He's going to try the middle a little bit. Randy Shreves is just getting loose as heck out of 2 and 4. He's going to probably have to push that wing back or get on the throttle a little smoother. Here comes Stone right now, number 88. Trace Olson in the 1, running the top side right now. Coulter West in that 2nd spot in the middle. Here comes now Klimowitz, Bernstein, Kilmowitz Jr., number 13 in that 7th position. Jake Greenwood still your leader out in front right now by a full straightaway, very comfortable, running the top. You probably won't see him go to the bottom until he starts hitting traffic. 20 laps go, midway point, 20 laps coming down to 19 for Jake Greenwood. Clint Stone in that 2nd spot, Shreves in that 3rd spot, getting a little loose. Stone got shuffled back to the 6th or 7th spot. Now he's back into the 2nd, trying to run Jake Greenwood down. Right now it's Greenwood with the fast lap of 11.989 on lap number 15. So it's Greenwood, Stone, and Shreves still in your top 3 positions. Trace Olson in that 4th spot, followed by Coulter West. Olson now up high. Aiden Beerline is coming up, now running the high side with Coulter West. West comes up, starts drifting up, had to get on the brake so he wouldn't hit Aiden Beerline. Coulter West, number 10 in that orange and black. Beerline right in front of him in that orange and black. Beerline now trying to get around, looks like Olson. So it's Olson, West, Beerline, and Kilmowitz in the top 4, 5, 6, and 7. So Greenwood still right now starting to reach himself into traffic. He's running the high side. Traffic stays in the middle, lets him go, pick a line. They don't have to get out of the way as long as they hold their position. It's Jake Greenwood now. He's got a very comfortable 5-second lead right now. Jake Greenwood starting to pull out a big lead, very comfortable. He's hitting this traffic hard. I know he doesn't want a yellow as long as the traffic stays out his way, but he's staying up on the high side. Number 43, the high side rider, Jake Greenwood, here tonight at Fairbury Raceway Park. Stone now sitting very comfortable by himself, not any traffic right now. He's sitting about 6 seconds behind Greenwood. Greenwood's starting to stretch it out. Randy Shreves 9 seconds behind Greenwood. So we got a very large, wide spread between 1, 2, and the 3 spot. But here comes Aiden Beerline. Now Beerline up on the top, going in that 4th position, about 4 car lengths back right now. Shreves in the middle of the track. Beerline working the top. Randy Shreves, number 56, still working a little bit in the middle. Beerline's trying to work himself in the top. He's in traffic. He's going to go down on the bottom, try to do a slider on Coulter West. Doesn't slide it up too much, kind of slows that car down a little bit. Lost about 0.3 of a second on Randy Shreves. So Beerline now got a comfortable 4th spot. Coulter West gets loose. Here comes Trace Olson in that 5th spot. Olson now sitting back about, I would have to say, 12 seconds from your leader. So Greenwood still very comfortable. Now he's gone to the bottom. Greenwood now getting some heavy traffic. Traffic's up on top. Greenwood's going to stay at the bottom. He still has a 7-second lead right now. So Greenwood's getting him some traffic, and he's still staying at the bottom. Long as nobody comes to the bottom, we got a car spinning. Greenwood gets around him staying low. If Greenwood is high, he could have got into that mess and could have caused the yellow and got wrecked and went to the back of the pack. But still, Greenwood is playing this cool, keeping it smart, going down to the bottom, getting in the moisture a little bit. I think he's missing that moisture a little bit. He probably can go down a little bit lower and get in that moisture. Comes out in the moisture. That's always a good forward bite for Greenwood. Greenwood slide now. He's coming back on the back of the Buffalo Wing sprint car. So Greenwood now has gone to the top. He's running in some traffic again. He's going to stay up top. He's going to trust that car right in front of him. 2 laps to go. Greenwood now is going to go to the bottom with 2 laps to go, knowing he still has about a 7 or 8 second lead. He doesn't know the lead, but I'm sure he's not thinking about it right now. He's just running the fastest line. Stone still in that second spot by himself. Now here comes Aiden Beerline and Randy Shreves battling for 3rd and 4th. Final lap, checkered flag, and it looks like Shreves takes the 4th spot. Beerline in, taking over the 3rd. Your top 5 running orders: Greenwood, Stone, Beerline, Shreves. Oh, it shows Shreves got it just by 3/10 of a second over Randy Shreves. Beerline takes that 3rd. Computer spit it both directions. Shreves, Beerline, it moved it 2 or 3 times after the race. So it was a very close battle. So Greenwood, Stone, and Beerline. We're going to get an interview with these top 3 drivers here shortly, as soon as I get them in my race review. And we got all 3 of them. We're going to start with Aiden Beerline, and we're going to see how he produced his 3rd place finish with an awesome run. So we're going to get Aiden up here, talk to Aiden, see how he's doing, seeing how he's feeling. He's got to be tired. He worked at it for a long time. Aiden, this is Billy up in the tower on Discord. You got your headset on?
Yes, sir.
Wow, Aiden, what a run. Better battle with Randy Shreves. You know, you were battling back there for 6th, 7th for a long time. The traffic was holding, not traffic, the cars you were leading were in front of you by lap times. You were a little bit faster, but, you know, when you're kind of get 2 or 3 cars in front of you using the whole track, it's hard to get around. You did a great job. Were you knowing you were starting to run out of time and you kind of started pushing through traffic a little bit faster?
Yeah, I saw that the field was starting to, a lot of people in front of me were starting to slow down since it got slick, so I knew I had to start pushing harder.
Yeah, you did. You and Randy, you got Randy on the last lap. You guys got battle. Randy was running a little bit in the middle or upper part of the track a little bit, and I didn't think it was the fastest way around. But you were staying up on top of the cushion. That was the fastest way around for you tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I learned my lesson from yesterday. The 360 spec. All I did was run bottom. It bite me in the butt, so I decided to run all top this night.
Yeah, no, the car looked good. You know, like I said, a couple little issues bouncing off the wall 1 or 2 times, but that's just because of close racing and you're trying to thread the needle to get through. But did you have your wing trunked, or was it pretty much still in the middle of your race car?
Actually, it was at 0 for 35 of the laps.
Wow, it was a hit, but you wanted that steering to get through traffic, or did it seem like it was a little bit? You just kind of forgot to move it.
I didn't forget. Once I saw Randy, I was like, you know what? I'm gaining on him. Might as well stay safe. Moved it to 1, but it just the car was tight because I kept hitting, like, people would spin out and I would just tap them in the nose a little bit, so it would mess up my toe. So the car was naturally tight. So I had to keep the wing position down so it wouldn't be over tight.
Well, you know, you're from Woodford, Virginia, aren't you, Aiden?
Yes, sir.
Nice little city, or is it a big city?
Small. I'm at like middle size.
Well, that's good. You know, how do you like the new rule about not fixing the car? You think it's made drivers cleaner drivers, knowing that they have no repairs in general to fix if they kind of crash their car? Do you think it's working out okay?
I think it's working out. I think it's awesome. Besides these little tracks, I feel like it would be awesome for big tracks.
Well, that's
But it's
good.
working good for this track too. surprisingly.
Yeah, because there's a lot of commotions over last Sunday with some crashes. Tonight, I think the A main was actually pretty clean. I mean, actually for Fairbury and all these fast cats like yourself in here, it kind of, it's fast, it's small, it's like a bull ring, and I thought the racing was really good. So, is there anybody that you would like to thank, or any special thanks to anyone tonight?
First off, God, for everything he does for me. My mom and dad, and Kenneth Payne Racing and Dante for giving me the setup. And yeah, that's about it.
Well, congratulations, young man. You're a terror on the track. You're getting better every time I watch you. At least when we do live streaming and I get to watch you. But congratulations. Have a good night and go celebrate. All right, kid.
Okay.
Thanks, Aiden.
Thank you.
That's Aiden Beerline, your third place finisher. We're going to come up and get Clint Stone. Clint, this is Billy up at the tower. You got your Discord headset on?
Yeah, I got you.
Clint, what a run, bro. I mean, come on, man. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, you're on a team that, I'm sure they help you out with the Buckshot, Billy Brickley, and everybody else that's on the team. You ran a great race. You were battling for a long time back there. I know you were, I think, in second or third, and you got bounced back to about sixth or seventh. What was that? Did you bounce off the wall, or did a car get bounced off the wall and you hit him, or what was that? I didn't catch it all.
Yeah, I changed the setup in the feature to different setup and like a totally different setup, and it was just too tight, wouldn't turn. So yeah, I got in the wall and I don't know, went back to fifth or sixth, I guess, and thought I was going to drop farther, but got it together, and me and Randy had a little battle and got past him, and it was smooth sailing after that.
Yeah, the car looked really good. You've came a long ways in the last month or so, and the track dried up a little bit. Yeah, you stayed up on top. Did you ever venture down to the bottom? I don't think you did you?
Yeah, I went down there at the end just when Jake was so far ahead, and then I had a pretty good gap on third, so I was like, figured I would see what was going on down there. Plus, it was safer. I get on the wall and risking it all, so.
Well, track slickened up, man. You usually don't drive a slick track, what I've heard through the grapevine, but you're getting good at that. You know how rumors start. Rumors suck, man. Rumors start like, Clint can't drive that slick stuff, but it looks like the track slickened up. You've had some practice the last couple of days, especially yesterday. The track slickened up a lot on 360 and 305s. Did it slicken up as bad, or did they rework the track and give you a little more traction today?
It was fairly slick out there at the end. But yeah, I want to run up high, but I didn't want to get in the wall and flip it, and then give up my second for something I probably wasn't going to catch first, and go all the way to the back. But yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of moisture in the middle. That's what I was trying to get at the end, and just to play it safe.
Well, it was a great run. Is there anybody that you would like to thank tonight?
Yeah, my team, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Works Graphics, Speed World Hobbies, Jessup Logistics, and Go Yet Trucking.
Well, you did a great job. You got to thank Go Yet Trucking because you're in the trucking business, so you know what it's like. But congratulations on your win, your second place finish, Clint. Nice to see you from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Wow. How's the weather there? How's the city doing? Good?
Yeah, it was been in the 80s here, I reckon. Sun was out today. Yeah, it's good.
Well, that's good. Well, congratulations, and go celebrate with your team.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, Billy.
Thank you, buddy. We're going to pull our winner up here right now, Mr. Jake Greenwood. Yeah, Jake, this is Billy in the Tower. You got your Discord headset on?
Yes, I do.
Holy smokers, man. Did you cut the track, or did you have a toll bridge? Everybody had to stop and put some tokens in before they can catch you or something? Or you were on fire. Your stuff was working high. You ventured out on the bottom, and then you started getting through some traffic. Then you went to the bottom, and then you stayed up on top when you knew it was clear. You were just dialed. I think you got the win by I'd have to say about 9-second gap win here tonight. You were on fire. Your car had to be good, right?
Oh, absolutely. I was just fortunate enough to get out kind of front there somewhat early, getting by Blaine. definitely have to apologize to Clint Stone there at the beginning. I did talk to him a little bit. He said it was more of him getting into the wall a little bit, but I'm just glad to see he didn't wreck out for sure. Glad to see he got back on the podium too. But so that was a little scary. But after that, I was fortunate enough to get out front, and then finally got some green flag laps going there, and then kind of just played it nice and safe and made it through lap traffic the best I could.
Yeah, traffic was good. You're up on top work, and then I saw you get a whole full straightaway lead. I think at that time it was like 5 seconds, and I'm going, dude, there's no yellow flags right now, and he's going to hit heavy traffic, and what are you going to do? You're going to stay top, and then all the cars were staying on top, and I knew you were going to go to the bottom because you've won a lot of races on the bottom, and you went down there and got where the moisture was, and especially moisture coming out, and you just kind of pulled away. And even if you lost a little ground, you still had a 8-second, 9-second lead. But that was the safest spot because a couple guys were in front of you up high, 3 or 4 cars, and back traffic, and a couple guys hit and then bounced off the wall, and you'd have been in that mess. So your wing, did you keep it all the way forward like some of these guys, or did you have it in the middle? I mean, your car was working good, but how was it working so good with the wing?
I actually never touched it. Didn't even really think about it. Kind of had it all the way forward there at the beginning, and just never got to that point where it's like, oh man, I'm uncomfortable. I better move it back. So I just left it alone where it was and hoped for the best.
Well, it's nice to see you win. It's been a little bit of time that you've won one, correct?
Yeah, I think the championship night in the 305s last season was my last one, but definitely nice to have this one after a rough Eldora in week 1 here. So hopefully we can, throw that one in the drop pile and move on from here.
Yeah, and it's tough with the competition to win these. So when you win one of these, you gotta cherish them for a while because the competition is just so stiff. Are you gonna run the 360s tonight?
Try. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I have as good as luck as I just had just now, but we'll give it a shot.
I would probably leave your 305 in and just run the 305 engine. It looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, that would be ideal there.
Well, with the track drying out, it might be the smart decision. But
Yeah,
is there anybody?
really.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Definitely Darren, Dustin, most wanted guys, Brian for sure too. Always talking to them, seeing what to do with setups as usual. Definitely you for this broadcast because I know some guys, and I personally like going back and watching them later on too. It's definitely an entertaining thing to watch. And let's see, definitely Design Metal Art, Works Graphics, Double D Designs, and hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I think that's about it. Yeah.
Well, we'd like to thank you for helping us announce on Sunday nights with Darren, because you and Darren do a great job together. Congratulations on your win. You got about 10 minutes to get your 360 engine in that 305, take that 305 out. But congratulations, and nice to see you back in the winner's circle. And we'll see you here probably in about 15 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Billy.
Thanks, Jake. That's Jake Greenwood, your winner of tonight's 305 Unlimited Go Yet Trucking Series of Fairbury Race number 2. I'd like to thank all your streamers and live viewers for watching us and listening to us. Without you, it would not be any fun. It wouldn't be possible. So we'd like to thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed as much as possible. We'd like to thank Design Metal Art, our sponsor, Just Up Logistics, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Pushin' the Cushion Production, Speed World Hobbies, Works Graphics, and Go Yet Trunking. Can't thank you guys and our sponsors enough for everything you do, and thank the drivers and everybody they bring to race with us here at United Dirt Sim Series. So I'd like to say goodnight to everyone. We have the 360 live race coming up, be broadcasted on YouTube. Stick around. It should be a great race. Should be a lot of other different drivers coming in for the 360s, a bigger engine, more speed. So sometimes guys don't like to run the 305s. But God bless you. Love you guys, man. Peace out. Have a good night. This is Billy Idol from United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion saying good night.